3, 2, 1, go. You gotta be the judge. Who won?
Hey fam, it's Miaris TV and I am back with another banger of a video. Let's go, let's go. Sorry for the audio issues, guys. Right now the audio is going to be sounding terrible because today I was actually over at the home range of none other than Adrian Mateo Guns. And while there, you know, things got a little, we got a little rowdy a little bit over there. And needless to say, my receiver for the microphone broke. But you know, bear with me with the audio issue. Also, one of my homies, shout out to him, Riley. He has a clothing line called the Corner Store. I'm gonna have all his details in the description below. He surprised me with this little jersey over here that said Enablers on it, but as you guys can see, it's a little on the tight side over here. It's all good, it's all good. It's just a little tight because I guess the jersey sizing, they run a little small, which is okay because I'm currently going through my journey, my fitness journey, guys. I'm trying to get in shape over here, drop some pounds over here so, you know, I can stay mobile and, you know, be able to take care of myself if I needed to, especially in a ish hit the fan scenario. You know, we got to be an asset, not a hindrance or a burden. So nonetheless, guys, I'm also going to be starting another channel. It's going to be called Miaris TV Fitness. So if you guys want to check that thing out, I'll have a link down in the description. You guys can follow it, and I'll start posting some videos here in a few weeks. It's going to be every other day. I'll probably post a video, and it's just basically going to be tracking my fitness journey. Yes, yes, yes. And now you guys are probably wondering, like, why is this guy over here dressed like this, man? You know, because I like to have fun. That's all, guys. I like to have fun. Today, like I said, I linked up with the homie Adrian Mateo Gun. I have his link to his page down in the description below. Go on ahead and subscribe to him, guys, because we're going to have a lot of content coming out. Today we record 8+ videos. I don't know. I was there all day long. And now he's like one of the homies. So we're going to be linking up from time to time and recording some content. And let's just say, guys, there was a little incident that happened earlier this week. It might have happened again. It might have happened again, but might have happened again, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. You guys got to just make sure you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on to find out what happened today at Adrian Mateo's private range. So let's just get it over with. Yes, I know that the jersey's a little tight. Yes, I know they're looking like Little Red Riding Hood over here. And, you know, there's a lot going on. But, guys, we like to have fun. We like to have fun. And as you guys see from the title, you already know it's another haul video, guys. Another haul video. And this is, I believe, week 14 of 2026. So we always start with the ammo. I ordered about 1,000 of these Winchester Super Suppress from PSA. And they got, there was last week or the week before, and it got delivered this week. I've already shot some, you know, Suppressor life. And, you know, I've really been enjoying them, even though, I mean, they run a little bit dirty, but suppressors make everything dirty anyway, so it doesn't matter. So picked up about 1,000 of those, and I maybe got about 750 left. I don't know. And if you're hearing chomping, Draco's on the floor right now chewing on his toy. I tried to tell him twice already to stop. But I guess he pays all the bills here because he doesn't listen to nobody. But up next, you know how we do it. We're going to go into optics. And this week I picked up a few. I went on ahead and picked up this Holosun 512C right here. A really cool, interesting optic and an interesting color. You know, Sportsman's Warehouse had this thing in a pretty good deal. So I ended up picking one up while I was in the area. So pick that guy up. And lately I've been on a real Govutar kick. As you guys know, on my Staccato P, I got that Govutar GP9. They didn't send it to me, guys. I paid for it with my own money. And you know, watching 704 Tactical. He's always posting deal alerts. I need to unsubscribe to him because he always has me spending money. I picked up this Govutar GR23, and it seems to be a pretty good red dot. I haven't mounted it on anything, but I did take it out the box and was playing with it. For the price I paid on Amazon, pretty good. If the sales are still going on, guys, go over to his page over there. His last deal alert, I think, was Friday, and he has this listed on there in his description, and also a discount code on this guy. All right, so that's it for the red dots. Now let's just go into accessories over here. I picked up 2 of these PSA drop-in 3.5-pound triggers. They were having a pretty good deal on it, so I just picked up 2 of them. You know, I'm doing quite a few builds, and these right here aren't too bad. I know they're not Geisley, but everything can't get a Geisley, guys. I'll go broke within a week if I put Geisley on everything. But it's looking like this is going to be a quick one today, boys. And recently, as you guys know, I've been having some issues with failure to feeds on my Black Panther build up here, this one. And last week, I took off the gas block and also the gas tube, and I told you guys I was going to be picking something up. So we went on ahead and picked up this Suppressor arms adjustable gas block. Supposedly this is supposed to be the best one. I actually have one installed on my 12.5 Spikes tactical build right there. A little FDE one. And also, like I mentioned earlier today, I was hanging out with the new homie, Adrian Mateo Guns, and when I pulled up, he greeted me with a gift, guys. He gave me this thing right here. It looks like a book. It's 3D printed, pretty cool. And right there it says Volume 1, The Art of the Dead Eye. Really cool with this thing here. Look what it is. Slides out, and guess what? Holds 100 bullets in there. Like, I was just so taken back. I wasn't expecting anything, and this thing is just so cool. So yeah, that's gonna be a display piece on the gun wall. And again, I appreciate you, Adrian Mateo Guns. And since we're talking about cool things, I don't know if you guys saw my gun show video. I ended up picking up this guy over here, but I didn't showcase him on the weekly haul video. So I picked up this little Cohiba black box over here that you would think looks like a cigarette box, but then you open it and it's actually a spot where you can hold your favorite firearm. So I'm gonna have this thing also as a display somewhere, and I'm gonna have a gun in there. Let me know down in the comments. You guys like this thing here? Cohiba black. And this is actually not made in Cuba, guys. It's actually made in the Dominican Republic. And then this week, one of my homeboys hooked me up with this chassis system right here for a Glock 19 or a Glock 23. And in there right now, I do have my Glock 19 Gen 3. Now we're gonna have it on this chassis system over here. It's a MCK chassis right here. Let me know, guys, what do you think? The red dot I'm probably gonna be changing, but I might just leave it. You know, it's a little budget red dot right there that has the battery must have died. But let me know, what do you guys think of that right there? Yeah, so I picked this up from a buddy of mine. Appreciate you. All right, so that's about everything I remember. Every week I forget something, guys. So all little things that I forget, you know, they just stay in the forgotten pile. Quick announcement, guys. This week, you know, last minute, I decided to go to Kalash Bash. I don't think I ever remember shooting an AK-47, and I didn't own one. So I called up the homie Chris over at All American Pawn. I was like, hey Chris, I need to learn how to use an AK-47. Do you have one that you can loan to the channel? And he said, I sure do. Come over here, and I got it in your favorite color. You know what he's trying to do. You know what he's trying to do. Chris, I'm on to you, man. I'm on to you. So yeah, we got a mag here. And he loaned to the channel this Century Arm BFT-47, guys. And video coming out on this guy soon. I already shot him. Now, when I go over to Kalash Bash, I'm not going to look like a noob, guys. Everything over here. Shout out to Carl over at Aries Training Facility. He's one of the range officers. You know, he was real nice. Basically was giving me tips and tricks on how to do things over here. And, you know, he's pretty proficient with AK-47s, which is pretty nice, guys. But I can't wait to just go up in there, you know, doing my cool stuff. charging, putting one in and firing. Now, guys, all the videos that I see on these things over here, now I understand. I understand why being an AK fanboy is a thing, because this little piston-driven gun, even though it sounds like a knocking engine, this thing runs. I'm talking about runs. And it's soft shooting. I didn't understand. I was so shocked how soft this thing recoiled. And for an AK, because all the videos I see, everybody is shooting them things, the AK is going like this. You know what? It could be because they have the little pistol ones with no brace on it, and they're just holding it like this, and it's going all over the place. But you know, this thing right here is pretty soft shooting, so I was surprised. And look at the color on that thing, guys. Look at the color. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Should I pick this thing up or not? But yeah, because I'm going to Kalash Bash, Chris loaned this to the channel so I can get some reps in, guys. Here, as you guys know, recently I picked up that Spikes Tactical Compressor at the DeLand Gun Show, and I took it over to the boys at Spikes Tactical to see if I can piece it together, because as you know, it didn't have a BCG. It had a mil-spec charging handle, and also didn't have the gas tube and some other stuff in there. I wanted to keep it spiked, so I also went there to get a lower. So yeah, I picked up the lower here, just a regular Spikes Tactical lower. I'm gonna be building it this week, guys, and probably taking it to the range this week. Yeah, so I picked up that lower from Spikes. And you're gonna find out that I also had to pick up a receiver set, and I'll tell you exactly why. So there is that compressor. I have it on a DTI lower just so you can see the whole profile on it. And this isn't the right suppressor for it. This is just my Polo 30. But you know, maybe I got a LRS2 on order already, awaiting approval on the ATF. Who knows? So I went to Spikes. I also did pick up that lightweight bolt that they offer, and I ended up putting that Geisley airborne charging handle, the FDE one, on here. I went over there to get the parts. They said, yeah, we got the parts. They took care of me. I paid, and while waiting for them to put it on, the barrel, they couldn't get the barrel nut off. They're like, man, this thing must have been Loctited on here. We don't understand this. You know, they broke like 2 tools trying to get it off. So they said, hey, listen, man, we cannot get this thing off. We need to cut the barrel nut. And he said, basically, there's a possibility that your receiver might get damaged. I said, okay, cool. That's fine. You know, because at the deal that I got this right here, they said the barrel will be okay, but the receiver, we can't guarantee the receiver. So they went on ahead and cut it off. And come to find out, the reason why that thing was at the DeLand Gun Show was because whoever installed the barrel, you know, the barrel has a little pin that goes into the notch of the receiver. That way it makes sure that it's semi-aligned. You know, it has a little bit of play, but that's what basically aligns the barrel. Whoever put that thing on there got that stuck. They didn't have it aligned on the receiver. What I'm guessing is that they got it on there and it got stuck. So they're like, okay, it's fine. We'll get the nut on there, and then we'll basically tighten the nut to tighten the barrel. And what ended up happening is that little pin that aligns the barrel ended up getting stuck and wedged under the receiver. The BCG would have never went into full battery like it is right now. So that's what I think happened, even though he said there was nothing wrong with it. You know, those are my suspicions. But guess what, guys? They sold it to the right one. They sold it to the right one because, you know, within an hour, this thing was built, and we had fired some rounds down it and everything. So shout out to the boys over at Spikes Tactical for looking out and taking care of me and getting this guy built out here. All I got to do now is build the lower, guys. And who knows, maybe I'll get a call sometime this week to go pick up the suppressor for this thing here so it can go on ahead and put that right muzzle device on here. I don't know, but I don't know. So here's where we put that HoloSun 512C. Let me know, how does it look? How does it look on here, guys? Does it look good? I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think of the color? Yay or nay? So the compressor is pretty much built. The only thing I was going back and forth on is whether I should have done a billet receiver set or nah. because that billet receiver set just looks so tough, guys. And also last week I was telling you guys about that gas tube right there with that little copper coil in there. Look at that thing. That thing's pretty cool. That thing's pretty cool. So that's what I was telling you guys about. But yeah, that is my compressor right here, guys. And you know, I'm calling this thing here the not so factory build, because you know it's not factory, right? Because it's not how it came, but the company that builds it ended up rebuilding it for me. So you know, still all factory parts and everything, but so it's the not so factory compressor. Let me know down in the comments, are you guys excited for compressor videos coming up over here or nah? But yeah, that is the compressor ready to go. I just need to build that lower, guys. All right, it's getting hot in here, guys. Let me go on ahead and take this cape off over here. Woo! You know, guys, I was trying to save my money this week. I was trying to be good, not buy any more guns. As you can see, I have enough of them. But you know, while picking up that red dot, caught a few steals over there at Sportsman's Warehouse. You know, nothing big or anything like that. They were just too good to pass up. So while over there, I caught a Ruger in their used case. You know, immediately said, go on ahead, man. You know, for that price, it was like a little doorbuster. But I picked up this Security 380 from Ruger. And this has like a light slide, guys. Look at the profile on this thing. It's a nice big gun, you know. Fits my hand really good. So for cheaper than a Yeet cannon, I done picked this guy up right here. And I can't wait to take it to the range and shoot it. I might go on ahead and take my mom out to the range, guys. Now I got a few guns that she can shoot. Less recoil, more 22s, that sort of thing. So who knows? If you want to see a range day where I take my mom out to the range day, comment mom down in the comments. But yeah, I picked up this Ruger Security 380. And while over there, this gun was on the radar, but not really a high priority. You know, it must have been the day they just brought out all their used guns, you know, because you have to hold them for a certain amount of time. They brought out a few that day, happened to just be there picking up that red dot. And it's from this little unknown company, also from Florida, Kel-Tec. So I went on ahead and picked up that Kel-Tec P17 22, man. Look at that color right there. This thing looks like a training gun. Yeah, but this is a pretty cool, neat 22 right here, guys. And for the price of half of a Yeet cannon, I picked this guy up. For half of a Yeet cannon. So go on ahead and find out what they go for. That's what I picked this guy up. A steal of a deal. Now it didn't come with the thread or the tool, but I ended up ordering that thing from Kel-Tec. It was under 30 beans. So, you know, not too bad, not too bad. So I picked this guy up over here, little 22. Let me know if you're rocking with this Kel-Tec right here. If you are, go on ahead and comment blue down below. And if you're not rocking with it, comment who. But yeah, pick this guy up right here. Hey guys, I forgot to show you one last gun. It was one of the coolest guns I picked up this week over here, and it's a coach gun. And it's actually the Stoger coach gun right here. Man, the unbelievable price I got on this thing over here was just like a no-brainer. So yeah, I ended up picking this thing up also while I was at Sportsman's Warehouse this week. But yeah, so apparently this is like their premiere, I was being told. You know, it was like, you know, pretty good, pretty cool. I don't have any guns like that. Let me know, guys, what do you guys think of this thing over here? Here's a 12 gauge as well. Pretty cool. And the action, the way this thing works, you break it down like that. You load it there. You bring it down. And as you can see right there, it has two triggers. Two separate barrels. You can press the one trigger back here, and then you have the other trigger that you can press, the one up in the front. Pretty cool. Let me know, was that bad to do? Can you dry fire these? I don't know. Whew, look at the color on that thing. Man, stainless steel, really nice. It's been back there the last couple of videos, so some of you might have peeked it already. But yeah, coach gun, man, pretty cool, pretty cool. And as some of you may know that a few weeks ago, I was over at Fusion Firearms picking up my Fusion Firearms XP Pro Comp. And while there, I ended up possibly getting a little shush can and also picking up the XF Pro as well. But said shush can arrived this week right here, and it's the Shiv. And let me tell you guys over here that this thing is light. Video on this thing is going to be coming out this week as well. And you know, I put this thing through the paces. Now it is really light, and guys, I know what people are going to be saying. They're having issues separating. They already came out and said that they knew what the issues were and they were resolving them. Apparently they ended up getting a new printer that they needed to do something that they didn't know they needed to do, and they were printing these things out, and you know, while waiting to get shipped or whatnot, they were having issues cracking with this one and also the other one that they have. But this one right here, I got maybe, I don't know, 200, 300 rounds to this thing, probably more. Everybody's pretty surprised how quiet it is now. It's not movie quiet, guys. It's not movie quiet, but this little setup right here now has me thinking that this is going to be on my home defense pistol in the house. One of the lightest suppressors you can pick up. It's 2.2 ounces. This thing weighs nothing. If I didn't see this thing on here right now, I wouldn't even know it was on there. It's that light. It doesn't affect anything at all. It's just really light. And I mean, if you wanted to, you might can conceal carry this thing right here. So that is the haul video. But let me go on ahead and show you these jerseys. Now, let me know down in the comments also, is this too tight for me? Is this too tight? But as you guys know, I already said I'm going through my fitness journey, guys. I've been eating good. Been working out, and I'm actually starting a second channel. It's going to be Miaris TV Fitness. So that's going to be tracking my fitness journey, and that way I'm only doing it to stay accountable, guys. That's it. But if you guys want to go on ahead and follow that journey, in the description below, I'm going to have a link to that YouTube channel. Just go on ahead and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, because I will start posting here in a few weeks. So this is the one colorway right here. Enablers, of course, just a little snug because the sizing, there was a little miscommunication about the sizing, but you know, it still shows off my guns. Yes, sir. And it is the other colorway over here. It's like a blue with an orange, black, enablers in the front, because you guys know you guys are some enablers and we're just a nice little community, and Miaris TV in the back there. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, so shout out to Riley. The name of his company is The Corner Store. It's a black owned business. It's a small business. I'll have a link to his Instagram down below. Go on ahead and give him a follow and go check out what he has to offer there, guys. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give away one of these to one of you guys. So down below, just comment enablers, and then I'll pick one of you, and you pick whether you want a black one or a red one. I'll send it out to you guys. You know, sorry again for the audio issue. And as always, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace.